Hello, this is the captain speaking. Okay, dumb joke is out of the way. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. Seen a few people in this moment first stream. Never thought it would be me, but hey, we're gonna try to have fun with it. So luckily, I think everybody here is already pretty much aware. Hi, I am the captain of nothing. Although you'll probably just hear me as Cap or Captain most all the rest of the time. So I do appreciate everybody swinging by. I hope this is fun, because it's definitely been fun for me to get it all set up. So hopefully it's fun for all of y'all to watch. And yeah, so let me just go down the list here and say hi to everybody. I just want to say hi to Pocky, hi to Rivers. We've got Manta in the chat there. Hello, hello. I also see it looks like we had Rika Kara follow. Thank you so much. And yeah, so as you can see, not a typical PNG tuber, because, well, I don't exactly have a face, but that's okay. Anybody who's played Halo Reach should pretty much be familiar with the concept I was working off of there, but Auntie Dot was definitely a heavy inspiration, so this is gonna be me, although luckily I shouldn't be this big most of the time. You'll probably just see me down in the corner once we have the games up and everything. So, gonna see how that works out there. Now, because it is obviously a very first stream, we don't have the fun stuff like redeems or emotes or anything quite like that quite yet. So what I tried to set up for us here is luckily I've got my little bot assistant that should be able to help us out with a few things, which I need to make sure is online. Ox, are you there? Let's see. Perfect. So that is auxiliary subsystem. That is basically the back end of my own brain there. And hopefully, as long as they stay online and I set everything up correctly, they should allow us to do some fun things kind of like what a redeem would be. And so that's going to all be based off of chat. And so what I've got for us here is a nice handy dandy little redeem preview box here, because what we should be able to do, if you use, can you spoil one? Oh, I don't know. Can you spoil one? I want to see. I want to see which one you want to spoil. Oh, okay, okay. So here we go. Let's see if it works. Yep, there it goes. That kicked in. That kicked in rather straightforward. So yes. So as Mantha just did, Mantha just RGB'd me, and so obviously this will probably be on a channel point redeem in the future, but that's going to go for a little while. And yes, full spectrum rainbow there for a little bit, and then it wears off for a little bit. Yep, turned me into the gaming PC. So there are more though. So if we take a look, the first one that I created actually was just a basic glitch, and it does actually have a cooldown there, Rivers. So he jumped the gun on that just a little bit. So because I don't have points for it yet, I do have all of these on cooldowns, but they will work on top of each other. But if you want to, you can try out that first one that I just put down in the box there. So if you do exclamation mark glitch, it will actually break me for a little bit in kind of a fun way. If you want to give that a shot. LED cap. Yep. Okay, so let's see. I see the command has been put in chat. Let's see what it pops. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, it's going. It's going. So yeah, this is what happens when you redeem the glitch command. And that'll go for a little bit. So and this next one though, this one was pretty fun. So I don't know if anybody saw my offline screen yet, but I do have a mimic of the old MS-DOS blue screen as my offline screen, and if you use that command, you get to blue screen me. What's fun about this one is that it does actually kind of flash me on my own computer just with the way that I had to set this one up. It will probably also have a audio command that comes with it once I actually get like channel points and such. But yeah, so this one's pretty fun. So if anybody wants to take the first one on that one there. The power, yes. Oh, and there, yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, luckily that was not as bright on my end as I was expecting it to be, so that's nice. And of course, you could still see me through the background, so it's not like I'm completely muted the whole time either, but it's a fun little pop-up, just a way that y'all can mess with me on screen. Yep, got a reboot. And this one has already been used, of course. Y'all got to see the RGB command. But that one, funny enough, if you do it in combination with the blue screen, I will start changing colors behind the blue screen, but the blue screen does stay blue. So no, you cannot rainbow the blue screen, but you can blue screen the rainbow, if that makes sense. Hey, Antilles! Thank you so much for stopping by. What is that emote? I have to wonder, it's a bush? Is it Fortnite? Are you staring at me through a Fortnite bush? Is that what's happening? Hiding away from me? This one was pretty fun to set up, and it definitely creates. Technically, it is the old Game Boy like camera effect, but honestly, it comes across more as just like a pixelation effect. I left it as Game Boy just for the name of the filters and everything, but I might rename this one just to Pixelization or Pixel at some point. But yeah, if you give that one a shot, this one's pretty trippy when you activate this one. So Antilles, do you want to do the honors? Anybody can do it, by the way. So luckily, Ox will listen to everybody in chat except themselves. So you can't trick Ox into saying it back, but everybody else should be able to get that to trigger there. There we go. And now it is all fully pixelated and everything. Honestly, this one is my favorite out of the ones that I have set up. So this one's pretty cool. I like this one. And I also in the future, again, once I have actual channel point redeems, I will probably have this set up to a voice changer. That way you get that nice kind of robotic-y old speaker sound effect. So yeah, try to go for that retro effect for sure, Pocky. Yep. Christmas sweater mode. Rivers, I have to admit, I never looked at it that way as being a Christmas sweater, but I do kind of like that. That might be fun to do closer towards the end of the year to like really set that up with like a Christmassy mode. Try to like set up the pixelization to look like knitting. That would be a fun project for sure. But yeah, so that's all of them. There's definitely not anymore. There's definitely not a fifth hidden one. So that's all of the commands that'll be available. So those will just kind of be sticking around anytime that y'all want to do those. So I'm just going to leave that box kind of there in the bottom for now. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So without much further ado, I think it's time about that we probably want to start hopping into the game and make it red and green. But I could see how red and green would work. But the thing is that I already have one thing where if I get particularly mad at somebody, perhaps, I don't know, abusing the redeems, in order to make me look too silly, I can get mad, okay? So I do have the ability to get mad. And I don't know. I don't think mad comes off Christmassy. I'll leave that up to y'all. I'll leave that up to you guys to see if that comes across too Christmassy for the Christmas sweater mode. Yeah, I could see that. Rivers, you feel called out, but You haven't even had a chance to do it yet. Do I need to adjust some perms? Is that what you're saying? Revoke a few things here? Okie dokie. So I think that's about it for getting started. Introductions. Again, thank you everybody for stopping on by. Now, as for what I'm going to be playing today, I did have a lot to think about, what game to play first. I definitely looked back kind of through my old archive, Portal and a few others, like classic ones came up, but I decided, one of the games that I really liked the most that I think really kind of encapsulates kind of the more puzzle and like slow story game that I was wanting to maybe kind of get across with the channel is a fantastic game called The Witness. And if you haven't heard about The Witness, it is a very interesting puzzle game that ranges from really easy to incredibly complex. It's definitely a pretty difficult one to get through. It's also very kind of boring to watch, so we're not going to play The Witness. What we're going to play instead is a game dev that went out of their way to make a parody of the great puzzle game and tries to basically shit on it as hard as it can. Completely satirical, trying to ruin it as much as it possibly can. We're going to be playing a fantastic game called The Looker. Now, this game is obviously not going to be AAA level fantastic quality polish. It is, however, pretty fun. It has really unique puzzles as well as it is pretty entertaining at most times, and so I hope everybody will be able to enjoy. Just kind of talk through it here as we get going. So, as we have here on the start screen, pretty sure that there is no glory kill on a puzzle. I will have to try that. And the double Arabian front flip button. Actually, I'm going to be playing this one on mouse and keyboard, so I don't think I have the double Arabian front flip bubble. Can't solve a puzzle? Just be smarter and try again. Well, we'll have to see if I have to kick that one in the game. Many literary illusions without a broad classical education, it will seem stupid. Hopefully, the game seems less stupid than me. But as we all know, I will probably seem a little bit more stupid than the game. The official get good mechanic. Yes, Rivers. Absolutely the official get good mechanic. So, let's get started, shall we? Click here to begin. And I do believe that was our first puzzle. I wonder, The Witness had these really long loading screens that would break halfway through. Being that this is making fun of that game, I wonder if it's going to intentionally do something that breaks the loading. Yep. It intentionally breaks the loading screen. It's a full satire of the other game right down to the intro sequence. Ooh, nice little hallway here. Footsteps, but no feet. That's as far as I can look down. Huh. Can I look up all the way? I can look up all the way, but I can't look down all the way. This game officially says no to feet. Okay, it said left click to perform a glory kill. Oh, nope, it just zooms me into the puzzle. Okay, well. That was straightforward. Literally. Oh. I don't know if that was the game doing that, or if my mouse is dying. Feet DLC. Let's be completely real, Rika. The Feet mod was probably the first thing that would hit the Steam Workshop for this. When it comes to modders, there's a few things that always pop up first, and that would not surprise me if that would be in the top 10 there. Okay, I really hope they aren't all this easy, otherwise this is going to be a really boring game. Ooh, pretty. They're definitely making fun of the Witness's landscapes in this a lot. I can... Oh. Can I jump up them? Wait, that's the jump. Well, I guess when it comes to unrealistic jumps in video games, we don't have to worry about that for this one here. I see they definitely went for the realism on this. Oh, and the Mario jump right there in the middle. One of the redeem previews is redacted. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. There's not a 5th redeem. There's totally not a 5th redeem. No need to start guessing in chat what the redeem is. No need for that. It's not like Ox has it turned on already or anything. No need for that. Hey, thank you for the follow, Emily. I hope you have fun. Stick around. Okay. Well, these seem pretty straightforward so far, at least. But can I just... Okay, so you can just completely bypass the puzzle mechanic. Gaslighting you on the first stream? Never. Never. Gaslighting is strictly a 3rd stream activity. Okay, we all know this. Did they make that route up there just so I would see that there's a yellow box up there? It's actually kind of interesting game design to intentionally misroute you, that way you go and see something that's important later. Yeah, no, it is a pretty nice game. It's surprisingly well done for being entirely a ripoff of a different puzzle game. It's quite fun so far.
You can do it.
That's the hint. That's... Hold on, wait.
I believe in you.
It's not real. It's just...
This is all you.
Well, you know, for a hint system in a puzzle game...
Keep trying.
It's... Not only did we officially have the Get Good tooltip earlier, now we have the just... Try again hint button.
Yeah, there's a trick to it, but you've got it.
Okay, wait, hold on. How many of these are there?
Yeah, maybe, Can't do it.
Oh?
Maybe you're weak. Maybe you're stupid. You should be embarrassed, but you keep crawling back like a mewling calf at my chafing teat. Pathetic.
I'm pretty sure there's no teats on this. I mean, you're kind of flat as a button there, Mr. Hint. I don't know, let's see. Is he gonna insult me more?
You can do it.
Nope, it loops. Okay, that was it. We got through everything there. Fantastic. Got insulted by a button on my very first day. That was like, what, 3 puzzles in? 4 puzzles in? Fantastic. Also, I am now lost. Where did that... That just goes into the dirt. This... Cool. We're on our own now. Fantastic. Well, yellow box up there looks shockingly similar to yellow box down here, and there's a bunch of chords everywhere, so I guess we just start working backwards. Rivers, it is positive, but, you know, as we could see, it was silently judging us from the back end. Oh, wait. Oh. I guess this one works. But just backwards? Okay, backwards. And then it goes up there. How do we get up there? Ah, here we go. Okay. You know, earlier I said that I hope that these puzzles get harder, but I'm starting to get scared, because a game like this will probably throw something really wacky. Silently judge a lot of back ends. Okay, Rivers. There's a difference between negatively viewing somebody and keeping it silent and drooling over butt cheeks. I'm just saying, there's a difference. There's a slight, subtle difference, a fine line, if you will. Crack. If you, no, okay, that joke's over. What is this?
Kubla Khan received an ornate letter signed by Marco Polo. In Madrid, city of lost things, no item remains where it was set. If one drops his key in the dirt, he may never re-enter his home, and even if he manages to stoop and recover the key, he may rise to find a tulip garden where his house...
is this going to be a word puzzle?
In complementary fashion, things lost by others are forever turning up. A pocket watch on a coffee table, a fond memory in your recollection. I even know of a prince who turned up in a prison cell. When he appealed to the guards for his release, he failed to find the crown on his head, and when he was asked his name, he searched his thoughts, but could not find it.
This is kind of a weird story.
The only hope now for the release of this prince of Spain is for you to send back 300 ducats for his release.
Screw off!
Reward you handsomely once he is out. Yours truly, Marco. Kubla Khan cocked an eyebrow and declared before his court, "Hey everyone, looks like we're about to get ripped off by the guy who traded gold for paper." The court erupted in booming laughter. Italo Calvino, Invisible Cities 2, this time it's visible.
This time it's visible. Okay, so it's gonna start off like it's this big philosophical word puzzle, and then it throws the frickin' Nigerian prince scam in our faces. That's... wow. Wow. Looking respectfully versus blinding disrespectfully. You know? I feel like it's not so much the opposition, but typically what happens in response, right? You know, if somebody's looking a little too respectfully, the person that's being respected, as we will, typically does, you know, slap, bit of mace, something to blind the disrespect, right? Right? So it's like it's a cause and effect. Cause and effect. I need 3 more wires to open the box. 2 more wires? 3 more wires. The box is the 3rd wire. 2 more wires. Kitty! Hello, Kitty! Why are we yelling? Thank you for stopping by. And Twee is here as well. Hello, Twee. And Creature. Hello. I am playing a funny puzzle game that makes fun of other puzzle games. You do have powers, Creature. Make sure that you don't go too nuts. A little nuts is fine. You know, it's like trail mix. You need a few of them in there. A little bit of nuts is okay. Too much nuts, though, just write off the whole thing, you know? You'd be a good banana. Oh, now I want bananas. Bananas sound good. I will have to buy bananas. I also need to find where the next puzzle is, because I got lost. I think I did everything that's down here, at least for now. Those ones are all turned off. Over there, I think. These nuts. Maybe I did. Oh! I found the broken himbo.
Go on, get... Don't look at me.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so the other one was all nice to me until all of a sudden it started yelling things at me. Are you gonna be mean at me until you're nice to me?
Can you hear me? I'm nothing but a rusty chunk of steel. You don't want nothing to do with me.
I just noticed the lit cigarette on the... You don't... Do you have hands? Does this guy... Hold on, wait. We gotta look... Does it... Oh, you can't see because of the bush.
Alright. I'll tell you my story.
Uh-huh. Oh, we're getting funky jazz music now. Oh, you know it's real.
The 1947 gray morning, slightly foggy. I had my own practice then, and I was living higher than a cosmonaut on a stepladder.
That's a hell of a statement.
My hints were subtle too, real subtle. Back then, They said, good old hint button. His hints could steal the tail off a weasel.
Again, that's a hell of a statement.
Tossed me in the can. Know what, know why, know how. Those were the mean times. When all the common sense in the world won't make a nickel to buy you a black coffee. I used a rope to tie my pants and pants to tie my shoes.
How do you use pants to tie shoes?
Day, after stealing the socks off a fireplace, I caught my own look in a puddle of bootleg rye and realized I had to do what I'd never done before. I gave myself a hint.
Uh-huh.
So that's me. I was nothing but a downtown crumb who dreamed of being a whole sandwich. Now I'm just another sloppy Joe. Come back when you got something.
Oh, so did I just unlock the ability to get actual hints? Is that what just happened? Gosh, man. Why is it that the like the noir style characters always have just the most outlandish sayings? Because, like, Southern people have some pretty outlandish sayings, right? But then you get the like, walked into my office kind of, like, noir intro. They just come up with the wildest things. Oh, wait, was that one lit? Ah, this one's lit. Okay. Oh, goodness. Well, I guess the intro to get over to the other side is pretty straightforward, but then from there... no. Because that's all completely blocked off. This one... probably have to go... I guess actually it's probably better to start from the end, right? Because if you just kind of... You've got to be joking. Can I just... Okay. Okay, game. Okay. So... I asked for you to be harder. I did. I asked for the puzzles to be a little bit harder. I thought you actually threw me one. And then this shit happens. It's just gonna be mind games the whole time, isn't it? You know what? You know what? You know what? If you want to play mind games, I can play mind games. Screw your puzzle. Screw your puzzle. We could just skip it. Let's just skip it. We'll just skip the... You know? I was almost confident there for a little bit. There was a brief inkling. Yeah. Okay. Is there like one spot where it crosses over? No. Edges, maybe? No, if I click on the edge, it goes off. What? That... Did I do this the whole time? It's... You've got to be joking. Okay, we're officially to the mindfuck puzzles. That's fantastic. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh, but no, then you make me do an actual one. I take back everything I just said. 0 out of 10. Oh, yeah, okay. Just go around. There's not really any offshoots to this. Once you're in the correct path, it just goes straight forward. Oh. Is that not... Did I do it wrong? feel like the game can hear me every time I make fun of it. Every time. Alright, yeah. Or is this like... Does it want me to do it all in one stroke? You can't mess it up. Maybe? Okay. I don't know if it wants me to actually do that every time? Or if it's just that one. Well, this one doesn't even have an end. Get around the back? There's not a back on this one. Let's see here. Maybe just get to the opposite corner?
Beep.
What do you mean? What do you mean beep?
Beep.
Is it?
Beep.
Oh my gosh, it's actually getting louder.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
You have to feel out where the end is. Are you kidding?
Beep. Beep. You're
This
right
way?
there. I mean, beep. Beep. Come on. Beep.
This way?
Beep.
Oh, not this way.
Beep.
Okay.
Yes. Beep. Beep.
Up here?
Beep. Yes. Beep.
No, not that one.
Beep.
Okay, okay.
Beep.
I think it's
Beep.
these dead ends, right?
Beep. You're so close. Beep. Beep. You're right there. Beep.
That's funny. Oh, I guess it doesn't have to actually be the word. It's just start, end. Makes sense, I guess. Simplifies the puzzle. Okay, now where does this ribbon go? To follow this one all the way around. Oh, okay, so we got yet another one into the yellow box. So then where do we get this one? This one comes from the chess plate. Is there a way to play chess? Wait, does it let me draw on this? Oh, okay. This is... Okay, it's a puzzle then. It's got to be a puzzle then. It has to be. Okay. There's no... Oh, wait, the S to the E? Maybe? No. That didn't work. Or is it just... Is it the ones in the box? Oh, it is. It is. Okay. Oh gosh, so it's any S to any E. Do I need to go back to the prior puzzles? No, okay. No, we'll just keep going forward. We'll just keep going forward. Okay, spooky. Oh, we doing the horror segment now. Is that what's happening? Who's this fellow? Oh. You have to... You just cover them in it? Is that what happens? If this jump scares me, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. You know, after hyping myself up for the jump scare, now I'm actually mad that it didn't happen. I'm mad both ways. Oh, I'm also locked in now. That's cool. Alright, what? A shotgun. A shotgun. Really? Really? Wait, we were doing a puzzle game. We're doing a puzzle... Okay. Okay. We're doing a shotgun now. This is now a shooter game, everybody. Welcome to the shooter game. We're hunting ghosts, apparently, because it walked into that wall and didn't do anything. Your favorite puzzle? Gun. Yeah, we're gonna see how this works. Do I even have ammo for this? Oh, see, okay, expensive, do not scratch. Okay, okay. You always want to shoot your way through puzzles? Yeah, I wonder what happens if we would have shot it. I think we aren't supposed to. Do I have to get out from behind you? No, there's just more suits of armor behind you. Okay. Where'd the ghost go? Well, okay, do I have to click into this then? That's it. Manta, you were officially correct. The puzzle was just gun. Why'd it get rid of it, though? I wanted to... Can I just shoot through all the other puzzles? That would have been fantastic if I could shoot through all the other puzzles. This is a nice little room. Looking down on the courtyard. Oh, I can keep going. Okay. It was a one-shot wonder, only brought one shell. You know, I wonder then, if I shot the armor, would I have had to have backtracked? Was that what the puzzle... Was the puzzle literally to not shoot the armor? That would be entertaining. Oh. Yellow box then activates this. Okay, so activating the yellow box gets me into the tower, I guess? So at least we know where to go in terms of progression. Isn't that the sun? Wouldn't that hurt? Why did I do that? I don't know. I was curious. I was just, is the telescope pointed at the sun? Why would you point a Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, thank you, game. I'm glad when video games reward me for my idiotic curiosity. All it did was hurt me and make fun of me. But gosh dang it, it listens to me. Oh, okay.
That's very original.
What? Okay.
It just needs more red, I think.
Okay, disembodied voice from the sky, judging me on how I complete the puzzle. You want more red? Okay, I'll give you more red. We'll just do it.
I like it, but it's also kind of too red.
This is reminding me of when I used to take art classes back when I was a child. Because you tell me to do something, and then you get on to me for doing it too much. Okay, so just like a little bit?
No, try putting some more loops on it.
Why does it need... Okay, loops.
Now you have too many loops.
Are you gonna... You're kidding. Is the game actually... Is it actually recognizing this?
Having paint at the edge of the canvas makes you look desperate. Try again.
It really is. It's actually saving all of my prior attempts, and it's actually telling me to do something. Okay, for a satire game, that's actually a really cool mechanic. Okay, so...
I like loops too, but this is too many.
Okay, so it wants me to do loops, but then it's like very specific on how many?
Cut down on the loops. People are going to think you're a classicist.
Like, it dropped into, like, the Harry Potter Wingardium Leviosa voice there for that final word. What was that? So just 2 loops.
Try adding some more stuff.
So do you want 3 loops or not? It wants 3 loops. Okay. Oh. I thought that door would open. Okay. Go this way, then. Statue pointing out to the sea. I feel like we're getting pretty far away from the yellow box, if that's what we're supposed to be opening. Oh, okay. Oh, that's too fat for it to be able to, like, cross over, isn't it? Do I have to connect them to their main counterpoints? Can I just cross over? No. Okay. Can I do... Not really. There's like not enough. There's not enough space to do 3, because I wouldn't be able to like go down and then like come back, and then still have the other one go through the middle. Maybe this way. This. Connect the alternate. Connect the alternate ones. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh. Another.
Not only is the novice unable to perceive the board as the master does, but the master cannot perceive the board as the novice does. A master cannot see the bishop on e3 as a chunk of dead wood, any more than you can look at your best friend's face and see a meaningless matrix of colors and shapes. The master once saw the board like this, but now there is no going back. International Master Stuart Rachel's The Reviled Art.
That was like actually philosophical. The other one was bullshit. That one was like actually making a point. Do I have to play chess? Hold on. Start to end.
You can only get good at chess if you love the game. Grandmaster Bobby Fischer.
Are they actually reacting to what's down there? No, they're in different places.
I hate chess. I hate chess. I hate chess. World champion Bobby Fischer.
Thank you, Bobby Fischer. 2 fantastic quotes. I'm glad they were presented in the order they were. Oh, I get it. It wants you to play chess here. Each starting block is a white piece. Each ending block is a black piece. No, not necessarily a black piece. Some of them are just open spaces. Does it just want me to connect all the pieces? So that would be the knight. These are both rooks, so rooks would have to move in straight lines. Well, there we go. And checkmate. Oh, and now it's knocked over. Okay. Do I have to run back all the way down that way? Is there a way down here? It's just a boat. Maybe this way. Oh, here was the cable from earlier. Cannons. Can I blow stuff up? Okay. Boat. I can't be on the boat, though. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. Let me just stay still. Not gonna move. It's based on where I'm standing when I solve the puzzle? Okay, let's see if that... It is. It's based on where I'm standing when I solve the puzzle. Okay. So... I have no idea if these are friendlies or raiders or what. I just see boats and they gave me cannons and I know what must be done. That's pretty far back. Ugh. Is it gonna hit? Is it gonna hit? It hits! Yay! Oh, I guess we got 2 more. Also, is it weird to aim for the water line? I just like, from all the time playing Sea of Thieves, I always just try to aim for the water line on the boats. Random acts of cannoness. Well, it certainly ain't kindness. Unless they're raiders. I don't know. Maybe they're raiders. Maybe my acts of cannoness are acts of kindness. Who knows? Am I saving that little village over there? Or am I just killing people indiscriminately? You decide. So let's ignore how much I messed that up there. The important thing is if it hits. Which it does! Did that do anything? Both are good. Okay, both are good. Did I just kill a bunch of people for the fact that it allowed me to and there's no actual puzzle here? I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna hope that they don't check for prints. That appears to be a locked door, but this appears to be a way down. Maybe, is it this door? Did I unlock this door? Maybe this is... You know what? In order to make myself feel better, I'm going to say that this door was unlocked by us doing that. And it was a puzzle, and I didn't just murder a bunch of boats full of people for that. Okay. And we're back outside. Why was it I needed to get back outside because of the chess piece. That's why I needed to get back outside. We just... There we go. There we go. Oh, the box! Ooh, box has a key. Why is it not letting me zoom in on the key? Okay, we're gonna do this all the way down there. Nice and awkward. Bottom of the screen. Oh. Is this like the ultimate puzzle that it's unveiling? Okay, everybody, drum roll. Drum roll, everybody. Let's see, what's the best puzzle in the game? Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This game has already thrown a lot of bullshit, but an actual kids menu was not what I was expecting. The Catton's Kids Meal. That's strangely thematic. The puzzle solve SFX sound like the startup music to Traveling. You know, I didn't hear it right away, but now that you've mentioned it, yeah. I wonder if it's a Unity thing. Because I'm pretty sure this is made in Unity, and obviously VRChat's also made in Unity. I wonder if it's just like a default available effect kind of thing. At the same time, it does also appear to be just like a guitar strum, so it might just be generic enough that we're just hearing similarities as well. Is it just the puzzle on the... Is that actually... It's literally the maze puzzle. Either that or we all spend too much time at VRC. Manta? Manta, you already know that we spend way too much time in VRC. You don't even have to ask that question, okay? Okay. It just happens. Hey, it's Ant! Hello! Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. I hope you can have fun. We just made it to what is apparently the greatest puzzle in the game, which is a literal kids menu. We're gonna see how that works out. Manta, you're aware, but you're in denial. I don't know. I don't really see you going to Egypt worlds that often. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody's made the Nile in VR chat, but... What, no crayons? Apparently I brought mine with me. I think that's... Is this literally the reason why it's a crayon that my cursor turns into when I play the game? I think we solved the puzzle there. This is it. This was what all of this build-up was for. All of these puzzles in order to complete the kids menu side puzzle. Here we go, everybody. That's it. That's literally it. It's just complete. I may have eaten the other. Everybody knows you saved the red one for last, Manta. Okay, the red crayon is the tastiest of them, and as the tastiest, it has to be the last crayon that you eat. Everybody knows this. Ooh. Okay. So I guess doors are technically puzzles, but they're not puzzles because they just want you to trace the door? Apparently. Does that make sense in a way? Am I free? Can I leave? Obviously it wants me to go there, but can I just leave? I hear music coming from the tower. Oh. You cannot jump into the ocean, everybody.
Hello?
Well, can I run around the maze? No, I cannot. That wasn't a jump sound effect, I don't feel like. He's just making up noises at this point. Okay. Is it the actual maze that I'm gonna have to do here? Oh! Wait, okay, I think I see it. I think I see it. It's S to E, and it literally just put the S and the E as part of the puzzle. Okay. So then what... Where does it cross over? Right here, I think? Oh, come on. There we go. No? Okay. Do I have to solve it a specific way? Because that locks out there, that locks out there. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, or maybe it's like that other one. There was that older puzzle where it wanted me to do it all in one go without touching the sides. I really hope that's not the case, but we're going to find out if it is. I feel like I needed to buy a better mouse for this game. Look at a touchpad. Ooh, I feel like an artist touchpad would be really helpful for this. Okay. So is this actually the maze, though? I don't see any entrances that immediately go into a split like that, so maybe it's just a different maze? Well, another good old trick, hug the left wall. Just keep going around. It may not be the quickest, but it always gets you where you need to go. And then that loops around there. A wonderful run through the ivy. Although I'm getting a lot of dead ends. Maybe I shouldn't have hugged the left wall. Or is it the right wall? What's the trick to mazes again? So I know you're supposed to hug one of the walls. Did I hug the wrong wall? Am I just bad at hugging? I'm gonna get lost in a maze and die because I'm bad at hugging. Okay, wait, so that one loops around there. And, well, okay, I made it to the exit, which is where I started, so... can either be left turning or right turning. Well, the problem is that I came up on the right side, so... it gets me out of the maze, but I don't think it gets me into the center of the maze, which is where I have a sneaky suspicion that this game wants me to go. Oh wait, I see like the head of something over here. Aha! Oh, it's a church? A church in a maze. Is it a church in a maze, or is it a maze in a church? I have to get up. Is it the... restart. That's... I don't like that. Does this mean that it's gonna be extra difficult? Okay. Through the symbol? So I'm assuming if I don't go through the symbol, it doesn't do anything. Yep, okay. So I have to go through the symbol? Through the symbol. Is it care which order? Oh. Guess I technically need to cross over here then? I think... no. Oh, does the order of the symbols matter? Okay, okay. Order of the symbols matter. Well, there's that one again. Do I need to go top to bottom? Is that what it is? Okay. No, not top to bottom. Bottom to top. Some weird sort of loop-de-loop around out of order? But did it tell me something smart that I forgot that now I need to... I'm starting to realize why it might have a restart option now. Okay. No. Oh wait, it's all in order. Oh, or is this like the order for later puzzles that now I'm gonna have to memorize? Oh, does this actually have memorization? Yep, because it just looped. It actually has memorization. Okay, okay, so hold on. So if I get myself to that last page, because it just loops again from the beginning. Okay, okay. Moon and then hourglass. And then it wanted what, arrowhead and then star. Circle up hourglass? I don't really know what the... Okay. It was like triangle, then it was up, then it was hourglass. No? Okay. Okay. So this is the final order. I'll press my handy dandy screenshot button here. we're just gonna make sure that that gets put on the back end. Totally not cheating. Screenshots built into Steam games, right? Not cheating. Not cheating. So I guess... Do I need that for something else? Is there like another puzzle here? Do I have to leave now? I think I have to leave now. We're gonna head on out. I think that's the first time it's thrown like an actual... You know what? No, every time I start talking about the validity of the puzzles, it immediately throws something at me that takes me like 10 minutes to solve. I'm gonna stop questioning the validity of the puzzle game. I'm just gonna let the puzzle game go through. Actually, wait, hold on. Can bad hint? Can you give me a good hint now?
Back when you got a good one.
Oh, so I'm not stuck on a puzzle, is what you're saying. I have a sneaky feeling both of the hint buttons are being completely unhelpful. Just a small suspicion. Oh, I guess, yeah, because I did open this door. This is where I was before, right? Snack! I'm in an old arcade. We went from, like, medieval to 80s. Okay. Well, Manta, you should be happy. There's a snack game. And it appears to be turned off? Can I... Aha! Okay, okay, so it's another one of the... You don't realize, but it is a puzzle. This one also has a restart. I am scared now. Do you just play actual Snake? Okay, we're just playing actual Snake. Oh, wait. Am I gonna have to be sneaky about this? Just in case, I'm gonna start being sneaky about it in case it forces me to start backtracking on myself here. Okay. I got worried for nothing. That was easy. Okay. That was also apparently legitimately the puzzle. Did that... I guess I gotta go back upstairs. Oh. So this little castle apparently has all the amenities. He's got a mini fridge here. Well, I guess this is just a proper actual fridge at this point. Gamepad controller. He didn't clean up his open cans. I don't know what's going on here. S to E? Wait, now what are we doing? Oh, wait. You're kidding. This game just decided it wanted to be all the genres of puzzle game, apparently, including shooter, even though I don't know how that works. Oh. Next room. Oh. It's a bit more difficult. Oh, okay. I gotta be quick. Okay. I suck at this. I suck at this. I'm doing bad. I really hope that I don't need to get a good score on this. Eh. Nope. Well, apparently I did good enough. Thank goodness. I still... There is just such a mixture going on here. Oh, but now we're up by the yellow box. Did that have a panel on it before? I don't think that had a panel on it before. There we go. This is just the backtrack? This is just a backtrack. Okay. Oh, and then it's gonna shine at that, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Yep, okay, laser comes out. And then it just beams on over. It's spinning up. Okay. And then it opens another patch. And then an even smaller laser comes out of... huh? I was on board at the start, but now I'm... Okay. Is it gonna look up? It's extending a tiny mirror? Okay. Well, we're missing it entirely by now. Do I need to resolve the puzzle? Or nope, okay, wait, there is now a second smaller mirror being deployed that is so tiny. Okay, second smaller mirror is now not going all the way. We oh, here we go. The third and largest of the mirrors. You know, we got a result. That's all that matters. This is interesting piece of engineering. Very interesting piece of engineering. Oh, cauldrons? After the cannons and the fact that I was immediately able to shoot down a bunch of ships, as soon as I see things on the ramparts, it's like, oh, more killing? Oh, we're back in this room. The loop room. The room with the loops. Oh, wait, because I guess, yeah, now we just go up here. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. The church did matter. That was a puzzle. Now I have to break out the screenshot. Where was the screenshot? Okay, everybody, hold up. We're going to take a moment here. I'm going to use my fantastic BRB screen. I get to pull this out for the first time. Because now I need to go retrieve a Steam screenshot that I totally am not using to cheat with. Okay. Then we can just pull that. Yeah, see, Rivers, you get it. Yeah, just nod along. Like it's not cheating, right? Okay, the game has screenshot mechanic built in, therefore it's not cheating. Okay. Screenshot has been retrieved. And it looks like first on the menu. We had a circle and then we had the moon. Oh, so it's gonna make me hit the center first. Then from the moon, I need to hit the chevron over here. Then the flower. No. Yes. So moon, chevron, then the flower. Then I have to hit the hourglass. The hourglass. Then this, then... Okay. I wonder, does it make me do it all in one line? Because knowing that this goes to the end... Okay, and we do have some loops around the outside. So I wonder, so if I finish that off first... And I know that we have to do the moon... Do I just go straight to it? Probably the best course of action. If I come up there first, and oh, don't break the line, immediately head over here, go into that. Then come down here. I can loop around this way. Flower. Then from the flower, I can do the other loop around the back at the start. Go off the board there. Hit that. Yeah, that's it. There we go. That felt like a proper puzzle. Let's go up the stairs, I guess. Oh. Wow. Look at all we did. Do we get to play... Oh! And I'm assuming this is going to be the last one, because it's just kind of looking down on everything here. Let's see what we got. Well, we got start up here. Can I draw on the black? Okay, so the black is where you can't draw. So... oh, well, I guess this white... Okay, I think I see what it wants me to do. Come down this way. Then... This way? Oh, can't hit the black. Oh, but as long as you don't hit the black, then it's fine. All the little weird stacks of boxes, the shield, it was all set up for this. That's actually really cool of them to do. Oh, is this it? Is this the final puzzle of the game?
The obelisk of knowledge.
The obelisk of knowledge, okay.
It's a light. The stones. What's the... Stones of
is anybody else? That's...
Oh wait, it's a giant cow.
That's... That's the game. The final puzzle of the game is, after spending all of this time, being philosophical, making you think it's a legitimate puzzle game, it tricks you into drawing a giant penis. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Perfect. I have to admit, that was actually... There were a few of those in there that were actually pretty good. I mean, the majority of it was small little puzzles. Clearly just to kind of, you know, let you kind of run around the world. But they did have... The tale of the rusty hint button, that jazz that we heard is an actual composed song for this game. That's fantastic. The Chad Kitty emote. I do love that emote, Rivers. Included as work in the phone. So now, I wonder, being that this is a satire ripoff of The Witness, the way that The Witness ended was at the end of the credits, which you could not skip, and I am spamming things on my keyboard. I cannot skip these credits. It had this, like, very awkwardly placed real-world scene at the very end of the game. Hey, Guru! Hello! You made it just in time. We just finished. The game is done. Oh. Yep, they are doing it just like The Witness. Okay, so after all of that puzzle game, we have this weird,
The whole time.
just making fun of the whole thing. Is that, hold on, was that lemonade or was that piss?
Whoever did this has gotta be some kind of whiz with the computers.
Yeah, no, the end of The Witness really did kind of like, it was so weird the way that it tried to have.
Good stack of pennies.
What?
Never hurt you.
I'm so confused. Why are there pennies involved? Why am I looking at nature biscuits?
Let's see. Easy one.
Okay. Are we doing IRL puzzles now?
How's this? Nerd shit. Nerd shit. Now that's a book.
Okay. Making fun of us for the fact that I just spent, what, the better part of an hour playing maze games?
Retirement.
It just force crashed the desktop. I kid you not. The game just force crashed to desktop. If it weren't for the fact that I had that set up specifically as a game capture, I am just staring at my desktop screen right now. Wow. You know what? I don't take back what I said earlier. 10 out of 10. Perfect game. The epilogue made just as much sense as the rest of the game. In that case, it didn't make much sense at all. Goodness. Well, for a funny puzzle game, it made for a great first-time stream. Nice, easy, straightforward. Thank y'all for sticking around. Let's see here. Let's switch on back. There we go. So I know it wasn't long, but I do appreciate everybody that swung by and said hi. So I will probably be doing this theoretically every Saturday, from here on out. Just kind of as a basic schedule. I've got a few actual puzzle games. Not joke puzzle games, I swear. Some actual puzzle games, some actual story games. Probably just gonna start playing through those. I do have a Discord where I will occasionally ask for like polls and stuff if there's specific things that y'all want to see. If not, though, we're probably just going to start making our way down my puzzle game list and hopefully have some fun with that. So if you like it, if you want to hear me laugh and scream and get mad at a bunch of puzzles or have fun with a few narrative games, I do hope that you find yourself coming back. So thank you very much, Rivers. So with that, I think I have to officially hit the fantastic little button that I made for myself here, which is the end of the stream banner. So thank you everybody for swinging by. And I guess, actually, goodness, I didn't even think about this. We could join on somebody else, couldn't we? Let me see what we have here. I've never done this before, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, look at that. Okay, we've got a raid pop up. And oh, I think I see somebody here. Yeah, so let's just take a look. So I've got a friend of mine that some of y'all know, Kitty McPancakes, definitely kind of gave me some of my first encouragement a few years back in order to even start thinking about Twitch. So I find it fitting that maybe for my my first ever raid, we'll see how this goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started here. Let's start that raid. Perfect. So thank you everybody yet again. I had a blast. I hope y'all had a blast too. And hopefully we will all get to see each other again. So I will see you around. Take care, everybody. Bye. Oh, apparently that wasn't 10 seconds. That was 1 minute and 10 seconds. We actually still have a little bit more. Fantastic. So y'all get to stare at my my lack of a face for a few more seconds here as this goes through. Oh, thank you for the salute, Rika. Goodbye, Rivers. Oh, there's a raid now button. Maybe I should press that.